Hey there, you guys. This is going to be a weekly love reading for the week of January 9th through the 15th. And I'm going to use my Psychic Tarot by John Holland. And I'm going to pull an additional card from the True Love Oracle card deck. I'm just going to shuffle the cards. It might take a while to do it, but I'm gonna make it happen. Okay, so what is it that you can learn from your partner, the person that you're inquiring about, your love interest, whether you're single or dating? What is it that you can learn from that person? The card flew out, so give me a second. We have material harvest. Okay, so what you can learn from this person is, I'm getting patience with your desires and your wishes and dreams, what you're wanting to manifest, having patience to see the fruition of those things, the ending result of those things. Because this person is like, look what I've accomplished, look what the fruit that I've bared. There's multiple things that he has acquired or he has gained. And number 9 is about completions and endings within transitioning to a new beginning. So this is like an ending of his efforts and a beginning of receiving those material abundances or experiencing them. So I feel like we got that message last week's, I think, that to learn how to manifest from that other person, how to be an alchemist, if I'm not mistaken. So for them, what can this person learn from you this week? What is it that they can learn from you? What is it that they can learn from you? Okay, we have 9, suffering and silence. So we have 9s here. So something is ending and something is transitioning to a new beginning. So what they can learn from you, because I feel like you hold the strength. Even though you're hurting, you can mask it. You don't allow it to trip you up. This person is still looking optimistic, even though there's obstacles in their way, or maybe they perceive that there's obstacles. They're able to look at these things with a positive perspective and view that I can overcome these things. So they kind of hold this poker face, even though they might be dying inside. So what they can learn from you is this technique is not allow things to get to them, to be able to overcome these challenges with the poker face. Like, I got this. No matter what's going on inside of me, I can do this. This is like a faith and belief that even with all of the mental worries and the fears and the doubts and the insecurities, they know that they're going to transition to something better or higher. They're going to reach that peak. Okay. So that's what they can learn from you. So as far as what they can expect from, or what you expect from this person this week, what is it that you expect to happen, or you expect to happen between you, or expect from them? Okay, so you have moving on. So mentally, for some of you, it's 2 different things. Some of you expect that you have to move on from this person mentally, or you're going to have to shift away from this person, or that they're going to move on, or they're going to, walk away. This is something that's going on in your mind mentally, a fear, a worry, some type of doubt. For some of you, it could be that you expect to move on from old limitations in your mind, old fears, old doubts, old insecurities. It's like moving towards a more resonant type of way of thinking, something that's much higher, something that resonates with your truth, not doubting yourself, not putting yourself in a place of fear, insecurity. It's like you're moving towards the light. You're moving towards something better and higher. For some of you, your fear is that this person is moving on to something better, or maybe someone better. That is something that is there within some of you. It's different for everyone because everyone has a unique situation. Okay. What this person expects from you this week. What is it that they expect from you? 9, spiritual strength. So they look to you as this person that uplifts them, that inspires them in the heart space. It's like this joy that you're there, you're supportive, um, you're like a guiding light for them. You're a spiritual, strong person. They see you as someone who is grounded in your faith, in your spirituality, in your beliefs. They look to you for that. It's like they look up to you. They hold you at a high regard in their heart, and they maybe even feel like you help them to heal, you inspire them to heal. Number 9, there's a lot of 9s. So I'm getting that there's a lot of transitioning, a lot of endings, a lot of moving forward, new beginnings that are coming. So this person expects you to be there for them in some way, or they expect you to be that guiding light for them, or to heal them in some way, like help me reach the end of this peak, help me to get over. Because they might be going through some things spiritually. They might be dealing with a trying time, dealing with some matters of the heart, some emotional issues right now. So they might feel that you're helping them to rise above that, to heal that, to move on from that, to better yourself, or helping them to better themselves. All right, so how can you be supportive of this person this week? How can you be supportive of the other party? Okay, and that flops out. You have choose wisely. So choose things in your heart, choose the matter of your heart, the things that you're passionate about, wisely. Don't jump to conclusions with this person. Kind of look at things from all different perspectives and angles. Listen to your guidance. If you're communicating, listen to what they're communicating to you. What are they sending out to you? What is the message that they're giving you? So be mindful within your heart. Choose wisely in your heart. Making the right decision is how you can be supported, because you could probably jump to conclusions and, start something up that isn't there. Okay? So be mindful. It's like choose wisely with your heart's decisions and how you're perceiving things. Look at things from your heart space. Okay? Okay, so what can you work on to be a better partner or friend, or just a better person for them? Okay, how can you be a better person in this situation with dealing with this other individual? How can I be better? Okay. Okay, we have rejoice, celebration. So how you can be a better person, I'm getting to this other person, is to celebrate what you have, whatever the connection is, whether it's just a friendship, whether it's, your coworkers, associates, whether you've been married for 20 years, whether you just started dating. Rejoice in what the connection is right now, because this is all about socializing and coming together and friendships and close associations to the heart. So being that person that is in the heart space, you feel really good about the connection, you're rejoicing, you're celebrating within it, you're in the moment of what it is now, and you appreciate just the fact that this person is in your life. When you're in this space, when you're in this energy, it's like it sends out more positive energy into the connection of what's already there. Just by appreciating this person, who they are in your life right now, says a lot. Okay, whatever our association is, whatever the connection is, you are important to me. I care about you. I appreciate the fact that you've been here for this, or you've been here for that. You've taught me lessons. I've been able to help you. You're a good friend. You're a good lover. Whatever it is for you, you're appreciating and celebrating. In order to do that is going to be helping you to be a better person in the situation. So how can they be a better person to you? And I think I skipped one, and I'm going to go back. I skipped how they can be supportive of you, so I apologize. But we're just going to look at how they can be a better person to you within the situation. Okay. Sorry, I had to let my dog out. So we have passion ignited. So how this person can be a better person within whatever the association is between you, the relation or the connection, is to follow their hearts. Okay, them following their guidance and where they're being led and what their truth is supports the connection. If someone is holding back on how they feel, what they want to do, too much in their head, they're not following their truth, their guidance, then it stagnates things. But if they follow what's truly within their heart, what they want to do, so I'm getting that for some of you, this person could be holding back their true emotions with you. They're not willing to share. So that only, stagnates what's moving. The both of you have to come from your heart space with this, with being a better person. When you come from your heart space, you're following your soul's truth. But if you try to bottle that all up with your mental and your ego, it holds you back from your truth. And you're only going to get problems. You're going to attract things that don't really resonate with you. So instead of being in fear, because they might be in fear, but there's a passion inside of them where they want to express their feelings or they want to be who they are here. They want to show you who they really are, or they really want to show you what their true feelings are, is what I'm getting. But in doing that, and that act actually helps them to be a better person. It helps them to contribute because you're the person that more than likely, because you're the heart chakra, you're the heart of the situation, you're the motivator, the supporter, the nurturer in the relationship, and they admire that about you, your strength. So you might be a person who just gives of your heart, and they're kind of afraid to do that, and it takes strength to do that, to love another person. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to how they can be supportive of you. I did skip over that. Sorry. All right. The universe. The only major arcana in the spread so far. So, how they can be supportive of you is to allow the universe to take control. Okay? Follow the lead of where spirit is guiding them, not holding themselves back in fear, in doubt, trying to control or suppress what they're feeling or what their soul is prompting them to do. So go along with the cycle of the universe, the alignment. Get into alignment with your truth. Get into alignment with the divine's order, how they're mapping things out. Instead of trying to suppress it or control it with your ego, go along with this. Just trust in it and see where it goes. Okay? All right, so what do you both need from each other? So what do you need from this other person right now? What is it that you need? Oh, that flopped right out. We have the New Beginnings card, and it's another major arcana. So what you're needing from this person is, I'm getting to just take a risk. Like, just be a little childlike in your approach. Don't be afraid to leap. Don't be afraid to risk whatever you're holding on to. Don't be afraid of that. Step out. And it's kind of odd because she's on the world, and this was the universe, which is like the world card in this deck. So it's like they're wanting the same thing for you. They're wanting you to get into alignment with what your truth is and what spirit has for you, what the alignment is, to step into it. Just start from point zero. Just go out there. You might not know how this is going to work out. So if you're in a relationship and you're wanting to move on to the next phase of the commitment, this person might be hesitant. Whether you're friends right now, this person is hesitant to make it more. Whether you're dating and they're afraid to commit, whatever it is, whatever the situation is, they're all unique situations. You're wanting them to just take that risk. Like, we don't know what the next phase is going to be, but we're going to have faith and we're going to trust that we're going to be led somewhere that we're meant to, because this is a major arcana, and this is like a divine energy. This is following divine order and guidance. Okay, trusting and having faith where you're being led. Like, you're not meant to see. We can't really wholeheartedly predict the future. Some things are set in stone, but overall, we can't worry about tomorrow. If we knew the end of our story, we wouldn't learn anything. We wouldn't grow. We wouldn't evolve if we knew how our story ended. Okay, we knew the unfoldment of everything. And the truth of it is, we have free will, but at the end of it, we all have a destiny. We all have an ending path, but there's different ways to take it. That's why it's free will. We can choose other options, but we all have an ending destiny, okay? All right, so what it is that they need from you. What do they need from you this week? Okay, stand your ground. They want you to stand in your truth. Don't waver in who you are. They admire the light within you. They want you to stand in your truth of who you are. Respect yourself, okay? Because some of you might be leaning too much, bending too much for this person, and that can kind of turn the person off, especially if they're used to you being assertive and honest and courageous and strong and powerful, and they see you as this lighthouse. If you bend too much and it's kind of like, you know, giving into yourself, so your wants and your needs, can kind of throw someone for a loop. So what they're wanting you to do is to stay who you are, stand in your power of who you are. You are a light. You're the person that revitalizes them. They may admire how you are with others in the world, okay? They might watch you how you are with others, and they admire this aspect of you, and they want you to stand in your truth, stand your ground. All right. Okay, so lastly, what direction does this connection need to take this week? So what direction do you need to take for this connection that will be of your highest good? Okay, you have 18 shadow. So the direction that you need to take for this relationship for its highest good is going to be facing all shadow aspects this week. So if there's a little bit of fear lingering, because no matter how the person sees you, they see you as someone who's assertive, who's powerful, who's strong, but you may be lacking within yourself or feeling a little bit of self-doubt here and there, okay? So I'm getting that you might have to face some shadow aspects, face your fears, step out of your comfort zone when it comes to this connection that's really going to help you to move forward. It's going to be prosperous for you. We have number 9 again, 1 and 8, 9. So there's a transition. There's something that comes of this. Once you're able to step out of your comfort zone, you know, face, you know, be wise enough to face the shadows within yourself, the fears, the anxieties, the insecurities, the things about yourself that you're not comfortable with. Just looking at those things from a higher perspective and moving in the direction of light. Like, I'm just going to face these things. I'm going to learn what I need to learn. I'm going to heal what I need to heal. And something is going to, it's like wisdom is gained out of this, okay? Something reveals itself through the connection that's helpful to the connection. So for them, what direction do they need to move in for the connection, which will be of their highest good and of that of the connection? Okay, solitude, number 9, a lot of 9. So we're just going to call this the week of the 9, okay? And it does start on the 9th, right? Monday the 9th, okay? So what I'm getting for them is that what they need to do is really meditate, go within themselves, figure out what their truth is, okay? What is my truth? What do I really want? What do I really desire? You know, talk to yourself, your inner self, and say what it is that I really want. I have a house full, sorry. So, but what this card is telling the other person is to go deep within themselves and meditate on what it is that I really desire. What do I really want for myself? Separating you out of it. Separating anyone else out of it. But what is my truth? What do I really want? How do I want to move on in my life? What is my truth? What is here for me? What is written for me? What story do I want to write for myself? So it's going to be a lot of heavy contemplation that they're needing, you know, the Spirit is encouraging them to do because it's a major arcana. So this would be in their highest interest, and both of you have major arcanas in this position. Spirit is prompting you both and encouraging you to do this for yourselves, but also for the connection's highest good. Face your shadow side. Face your truth of what it is that you want, or that person what they want, excuse me. All right, So that concludes that. So I'm going to pull a card from the True Love Oracle deck as additional advice or guidance for this week. So I ask Divine Spirit, I ask the angels, the High Council, who are of love and service of others and light, for truth and clarity of what will be in our highest good this week in relations to love and partnerships, romance, friendships, all other associations and connections. The distorted feminine. So this is really about how you see yourself. It does say feminine, but it's also them, whether they're male or female, how they see themselves deep within as well, their emotions, what their heart's telling them, what their truth is. Am I nurturing myself? Am I following my truth? Am I listening to my intuition, my guidance? Am I loving myself enough? So that's what I'm getting, that there's some distortion in both of you where you're not, it's like you're holding something in, suppressing something in fear of something, fear of your deep emotions, and fear of your intuition and your guidance, not really fully trusting in your gut, not really listening to your soul's calling in your heart. So even possibly lacking in valuing yourself, nurturing yourself. You might be beating yourself up this week. Both of you could be, insecure, looking down on yourself in some way. So there's a little bit of distortion in your feminine energies and within yourself and within that person. So Spirit is telling you to nurture yourself this week. Be easy on yourself. Don't blame, don't judge yourself. Don't judge or blame others. Be nurturing and as open as possible and compassionate with yourself and others as possible. And listen to your gut feelings. Really trust in yourself. You have to use your own discernment. Okay? All right. So that's what I'm getting you guys for this week. I hope that this reading has resonated. And as always, you guys, I send you lots of love, lots of light. Take care.